Hey folks, welcome back here to the VegasDon channel. We're here live at the moment, here outside New York, New York on Tropicana. There is New York, New York right there, and its roller coaster, you can see up there, as well as the Statue of Liberty. This is going to be an unusual drive tonight simply because of Formula One closing so many streets around here. And as folks join, we will continue driving around here and making sure that we can give you the best quality Vegas driving videos we can. That's what we do here on the VegasDon channel. So we're here at Tropicana, eastbound facing Las Vegas Boulevard, trying to make a left if we can. I don't know that we can. The Formula One race. Tobin, welcome in, brother. Formula One race has the strip closed. Paula, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a little bit of a different type of live drive because of Formula One, but that's okay. We'll do it together. I think that it is closed up here at Harmon. And so if it is, which it will be because it's that's where the turn is. Obi-Wan, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Look at that crosswalk. That elevated crosswalk. There's a lot of people up there heading over between New York, New York, and Excalibur. Sal is in town. Nice. Right on. I hope I run into him. Very cool. Yeah, Neon City last night didn't look all that tremendous, in my humble opinion. Yep, look, I knew there's always one that just blows the light well after it's been red. But we're able to turn left here. Let's see what they have in terms of traffic. So we're sitting here, usually we're facing, or sitting the other way, heading northbound on the Las Vegas Strip. But Anyma, A-N-Y-M-A, never heard of that, but it could be pronounced another way, which it was, Tobin. Yeah, I was not very impressed with it at all. And then they put DJs up there. Now I get that it was raining, but I really think it was worse than last year, and last year wasn't that great either. But we'll go down there and we'll see what it looks like here this evening after our drive. Pickles, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're in horizontal mode. Figured out how to do that here this evening. Very grateful that all of you guys are here. Please like and subscribe. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Tried to clean my windshield. It's when the headlights hit it. It's an older car, so when the dirt hits the pock marks that are in the windshield, you have to like scrub it out in order to try and get it. It's a pain, and even then, it's no guarantee. It's like in a pocket, and you have to try and really get in there. Yeah, definitely worse than last year. I agree, Tobin. Yeah, it just didn't even look fun to me. I saw 303 up on stage on someone's stream, and it looked like they were just going through the motions. And almost, I wouldn't be surprised if they were lip syncing up there, to be honest. But yeah, they were just going through the motions. Just, you know, here we are, taking our paycheck. The traffic over here at New York, New York. There's the Statue of Liberty. But right here, these guys are turning to try and get in, it looks like. Oh, we've got people going around as well. Let's see how bad this traffic is. But those are the southbound lanes there. Harmon is, what, a quarter mile away from here? There's a Tesla Cybertruck. Excellent, thank you, Tobin. So glad you guys hang out with me here tonight. And if you're just new and you're just joining us, we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. So please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and do horizontal as much as I can. It's that matter of trying to coax the button on YouTube. I'm going to try and do it on Prism, though. I've never done a music stream on Prism, but everyone else does, so I'm like, all right, why not? And I'll see if that makes it better. Prism is definitely a very, I like it. I like Prism. Very good piece of software The way they have the synergy and the way it connects to YouTube. And you can also stream to other platforms on there too if you want. You can't stream to TikTok because TikTok has a thank you, Tobin. TikTok has a thing with being able to stream to it and other platforms simultaneously. They want to be the only one. See a bunch of cops over here on the left right there, just sitting in the median. They're motorcycle cops. And so this is the light at MGM and Park MGM. Surprised how well it's moving. I really thought this would have been backed up in here. There's MGM, Hard Rock Hotel. And yeah, they've got the lanes blocked off over there. A whole bunch of motorcycle cops. Don't want to like point the camera over there, obviously, but they're just hanging out over there. Only on Prism. Okay, cool. Yeah, it works really well. Once you get that that code key thing entered, it works really well. 27 of you, thank you guys so much. We do this every Saturday night down here on the Las Vegas Strip. Tonight's going to be a little bit of an aberration in that, you know, Formula One, throwing everything for a loop right now. So, what's happening here? They've got, okay, so we're merging. And we're down to 2 lanes? Or 1 lane? I guess we go in here. I'm guessing. This looks like a lane, no? Yeah, it looks like they're turning us this way. And there you go. That's the south end of the Formula One track. Oh my goodness, it's for a U-turn only. Okay, well that works. So we'll get over here and try and see if we can get over to Frank Sinatra. Waldorf Astoria. That's where the King of Zamunda stayed one time, right? 7 p.m. Yes. Perfect. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, the Knights are playing tonight too, but they're on the road. Thank goodness. That would be a mess. And then tomorrow the Raiders are home, but that's at 1 o'clock Pacific against the Cleveland Browns. Look at these crowds, guys. Las Vegas is empty. There's nobody here. Las Vegas is completely empty, but you have all these people standing here in front of Park MGM and New York, New York. Looking to cross the street. I don't know if I can squeeze through here. All right, let's try it. And no one's coming over here. All right, I think I can get through on this. This is Toshiba Plaza, you guys. So you have the Knights Arena, known as T-Mobile Arena here. And it's located right here. They have like a pre-game place, pretty much pre and post-game for Toshiba Plaza, and they do a lot of events and stuff in there before you go into the hockey game right there at T-Mobile. Park MGM Nomad over here off to the right. T-Mobile in New York, New York. We'll go straight. Park MGM, of course, used to be Monte Carlo, where portions of Dodgeball was actually filmed here. The movie Dodgeball. Okay, I'll go. Lyft driver. So this is always fun, especially, let's see, I can go straight here, okay. Again, T-Mobile Arena right there. I don't want to turn right. Oh, that guy's going to run. You guys have a stop. You guys have a taxi. Oh, there's a taxi. Huh. Good times here. Always good times. And event parking. This is where this parking garage here is going to be a lot of money to park at. So here we are at Frank Sinatra Drive. They never stop, no. Goodness. That was part and parcel of that right there. A fine exemplar of that. So here we are in Frank Sinatra. So you have the interstate right there, Interstate 15. I've mentioned this on previous streams, but this is, if you've watched those streams, this is a very cool little bypass here to the Las Vegas Strip, especially on nights where it's really, really packed or closed like it is now. You go underneath this huge Bellagio marquee up here. And they have Metro. This bridge here is for Harmon. Over here off to the left you have Panorama Towers and the Martin, it's called there. Those are residential towers right there. HOA and the Panorama Towers, the two on the left, it's about $1,000 a month for like a 700 square foot room. I mean, it's a one bedroom, but yeah, they charge a premium for it. Location, 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 right? There's a state trooper. They have them out here just monitoring traffic. Joseph, welcome in. Yes. Yes, I'm glad I figured it out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And again, please like and subscribe if you're new. I can't see you because of your headlights. Okay, there we go. We do all things Vegas. Tonight, being a rare night where we can't cruise the Las Vegas Strip due to Formula One. So we're going around the Las Vegas Strip here. And we have Rio. Michael, welcome in. We are on the west side of the Las Vegas Strip here, in between the 15, Interstate 15, and Las Vegas Strip. And there is the Rio out there. We don't normally get to see the Rio, but there it is. It's an off-strip property. And then the Palms over there on the left as well. That is where it is said Nicolas Cage owns a place. They love monitoring Nicolas Cage in this town. But there are other celebs here, so it's like, you know, spread the wealth. Back here at the back of Bellagio, and soon to be the back of Caesars. And I had someone comment on one of the videos and say that they looked online at the calls for service in this town, and that said there was like no difference. It was the same all over town. Yes, welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. It can happen anywhere in this town, and it often does. Even inside the gated communities, which have long been known to be, you know, sus, as the kids say, or suspect, when it comes to the security of your particular home inside a gated community. Picking up some radio waves over here on the, it's hooked up to Bluetooth, but it doesn't have Bluetooth in the car, just the Bluetooth thing in the plug. It's picking up radio waves on that particular station. Maybe it's the aliens, huh? We're about to go underneath the bridge here at Flamingo Road. Let's go to Vegas. Yes, sir, Michael, right on. Thanks for being here. So yeah, they want to, again, start atomic testing out there in the desert. It was reported, widely reported. Current temperature right now, 65 out here. And I hear a siren. I hope they're, I don't know how they're going to get through. So up here on the right, we should be passing that sculpture of the microphone. The Sammy Davis and Frank Sinatra microphone. And Tobin has spoken at length in comments about that statue before. It's sad that it's over here and not on the strip. Most folks probably don't know about it. But this is going to be the strip traffic right here. And this is the intersection with, what is this? Twain, that heads over there to the Rio. And it comes in here and then it breaks. So it stops being Frank Sinatra up here at this light and becomes industrial. I believe it's industrial. Oh, goody. That's what I get for leaving room. And also follow us on Instagram, VegasDon4747. Christopher, welcome in. How was your day? Please check out Brother Tobin's channel. Nice, Michael, right on. Come on out. Just, avoid some of those areas that you see on some of my videos. Safety first. And, yeah, so VegasDon4747, I posted a photo on Instagram today of, it was at Virgin Hotel Casino, which is not on the Strip, not directly on the Strip, charging $100 to park. I think it was last night. And so the Formula One race, this is an exhibition for them. It's like not even their regular season or whatever. It's just like fun for them. And last night was just a practice for the exhibition. So it's like a preseason game. Which any sports fan can tell you that preseason games are absolutely meaningless. In any sport. But they turn this town upside down. Spin, baby, there we go. Yes. I knew you would know. Spin, baby. I forgot that. Jennifer Lopez being advertised there on the back of Caesars, as well as Martin Garrix. And Vanderpump, of course. So it was also announced that Caesars is extending. Oh, before I say that, let me say Bill Hornbuckle, the CEO of MGM, came out and said that, they've got a tremendous convention schedule upcoming, and it's going to be packed here in Vegas. Absolutely packed. Then Caesars comes out and announces that they're extending their specials at like Flamingo and Harrah's and the Link. The Big Duck. There you go. Let me get over in this lane here. Make sure I go where I want to. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Rio, they've really done a number on. I mean, a good number. They've got the LEDs up there, and they're all flashing, and, well, I do as soon as I said that. But now they're like, yeah, different colors, which is cool, because it was always like red and purple or something. Excellent, Stephen. That's good news. Yeah, the police here leave a lot to be desired, that's for sure. A lot. I love police. I just, the way they operate here, it's just so good old boy, and you have to know someone essentially in order to get what is considered to be nowadays good police service. $100. I know, right? Not price gouging. My goodness. No, it's surge pricing. It's a surcharge. It is definitely a different country. Yes, they do things a lot differently here. I've said this in other videos too. When it comes to Vegas, 3 words: lower your expectations. If you're expecting to be able to stay on your budget here in Vegas, forget that. Throw that out the window. Or Planet, yeah. It is definitely a very different place. And then you have the sheriff coming out and saying, oh, well, I've lowered crime. Crime is lower because of me. Yeah, but, oh, this is Jay Sarno way here. But you guys aren't running out to every report of a call for service, right? So those are not getting reported, which means those numbers are going to go down. Stan Mallon Drive here, and Twain over off to the left, and then the statue is right here on the right. Let me get over here. And it's not lit or anything, but it's right here past this yield sign, the yield to pedestrian sign. That's it right there on the right. And we have a dedicated lane. It's a shame it's not, yeah. They need to light that up more. 50 of you here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel, so please like and subscribe. Very grateful for all of you guys. Going down what is now Sammy Davis Jr. Drive. Okay, so I was a little off there. This now it becomes Sammy Davis Jr., then it becomes industrial. Okay. It is now a couple minutes shy of 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this Formula One ruined Las Vegas Saturday night. So let's see, they turn on Sands and come, that's where they're down, that's where they come down. Okay, so this is Spring Mountain here. And Mel Torme Way. So a lot of you guys that have been asking about the the gentlemen's clubs, you're going to find a lot of them right here off of Sammy Davis Jr., as well as industrial. There's one of them up there on the left. Yeah, so they underreport the crime, then they say, look, we're lowering crime. And if you need someone to come out and, you know, someone burglarized your home or your car or whatever, good luck getting them to even show up, if they show up. 4 to 6 hours later, and even then, by then you're probably in bed, giving up. It's just sad the way they do it. Mel Torme Way. Deja Vu Love Boutique. Hey, Sean, welcome. Well, traffic-wise, yes. I would say traffic-wise, definitely. And you're not going to be able to stand on the sidewalk out on the strip and watch the fountains because of the grandstand. There's no way they're getting that out of the way anytime soon. And, yeah, just stick to the back roads. Even with the strip open, I would stick to the back roads. Because the strip, they're doing this, what is it, warm track, cold track, hot track. Like, cold track means it's open, warm track means it's open, sorta, but they only have like one lane open, and then hot track is, the whole thing is shut down. Right now, it's under hot track the whole night. It's been like that since 3 p.m. this afternoon, so. $66 of you, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And all of us here on the VegasDon channel, very grateful to all of you guys. This is Genting Boulevard here. I'm gonna make a right here because I think we should be safe. Try and head back over to the strip. Should be safe from the traffic. So glad you guys are here with us on this Saturday night. So they do have some of downtown closed. I thought I saw something about Casino Center Boulevard being closed down there at Fremont. If that's the case, then we won't be able to drive underneath the canopy, but that's okay. We'll find our way, make our way around. We're doing great on time. A lot better than I expected. And this is Las Vegas Boulevard right here. There is Resorts World there on our left, with the world's second largest LED screen. And yes, that one is larger than the one that's on Fremont Street. Why is there no one in this lane? I'm always scared when I see that. And there is... which one is that? Encore. And the Wynn back there. And you can see the traffic here trying to get into Encore over there across the street. And again, this, okay, so how often do we see... Oh, wow, Sean. That's wild. Wow. How often do we see pedestrians up here at the north end? Not very often. I mean, they said that attendance would be down this year. Now, it did rain a little bit last night, and from what I've learned, make sure I'm leaving enough room for them there. From what I've learned, after last night, they run they continue to drive and race, even when it's raining. Those are what, multi-zillion-dollar cars? Race cars? Drive-by egging? No. No, thank you. But I appreciate the offer, Steven. That's not my thing. No, we keep it family-friendly here on the VegasDon channel. But if you're looking for a 5-star stay, that's going to be the one right there. Win and Encore, Palazzo. Bellagio, I mean, I stayed there once back in 06 before I even moved here. And, I mean, it was nice. I don't know, Market. I mean, there's still quite a few people around. Even, I mean, especially up here at the north end. Not used to seeing this many people walking around up here at this end. Yeah, it's a late race, definitely. I looked right before I came live. I didn't see any precipitation on the radar. At least locally. So hopefully that'll be out of the way. But there still is like a slight chance of rain the rest of the next 7 days here in Vegas, which is unheard of. 18 years, nice. You're gonna love it. I mean, that's what keeps people coming back, is the change. They keep changing and adapting to new and different things here in this town. It's the norm. Okay, cool. Even at the north end, yeah. Okay. Copper Sun, Hot Pot and Barbecue over here at Resorts World. Viva, Wally's, and something called, what is that? 8 Drink Lounge Bar over here at Resorts World. On this Saturday night in Sin City. We also do a Las Vegas Strip live drive every Saturday in Henderson. Cool. There's some really nice areas down there in Henderson. It's funny, you have Resorts World here, which is like one of the new kids on the block, and then next door, Circus Circus. See some weird memes online, some funny memes that talk about the different properties and stuff, and the different tiers of properties and stuff like that. And then, like the tier below, above Circus Circus says, at least we're not Circus Circus, and then at the bottom tier it's always Circus Circus. People got jokes online, huh? Fontainebleau right there in front of us. December 20th, nice. Sahara, so that was another thing too. Sahara, and there were 2 others, I think. T.I. and someone else are running specials as well. But I forget what those specials are. I saw something online briefly this week. But Vegas is on sale. And you don't put things on sale when they're selling like hotcakes, right? There's the pepper mill over here off to the right. Nothing like the pepper mill we saw there in Reno. And again, 75 of you. Welcome, you guys. Oh, cool. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we do all things Vegas here. We have over 8,000 Las Vegas videos. A lot of them driving around. Others in and out of the Strip, as well as on Fremont Street. I haven't been down to the Strip. I haven't been into one of the Strip casinos since like March, so I need to get back in there again. It's just a parking thing that bothers me, because you don't know, how much parking is and for how long and all that. Elvis Presley Boulevard here, next to Fontainebleau, and Circus Circus. $5 billion. I still haven't heard if there's a buyer yet, but last I heard it was still for sale. $5 billion with a B dollars. Flamingo. Wow, $500. That's amazing. Subsonic, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Love having you guys here. We do all things Vegas. please like and subscribe. Again, subscribing totally free. And please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos right here on YouTube. Cinnamon and Jupiter. As well as Mike. Where's Mike? Yeah, $5 billion. $5 billion. VIDS. VIDS FROMMIKE right here on YouTube. Last I looked, he was at 96 subs. Thank you guys for that. This car's got LED lights all over it. I don't know if I can show it to you. He's all dressed up for the holidays. with the little reindeer antlers too. Thank you, Brother Tobin. And also, Tobin, please drop your link. Tobin does some awesome work up there in the PNW, Pacific Northwest. And Tobin, last I saw, he was up to like 110 subs. He's rocking and rolling. We knew Tobin would draw some viewers, especially up there, that country that he's in. Beautiful country. Up there in south of Seattle. And this is Sahara Avenue, a major east-west artery located right here on Sahara, where the Sahara Casino Hotel is. At Oyo. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it is. I think there is a discount for locals too. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Joseph. That's awesome. Right there in front of us, stretching 1,139 feet above Las Vegas Boulevard, is the Strat, which is now also owned, as I mentioned last week, by Vici Properties. I took a look at Vici stock. It doesn't move. It trades within a pretty narrow range, but they have like a 6% dividend, which is pretty good. I think it's like 28 bucks a share or something like that. Because I'm like, well, if the casinos are paying you guys, you know, you're their landlord now. Because Caesars, they own the land underneath Caesars properties. They own the land under MGM's properties. Now the Strat. And the casinos just lease back the operation. Gonna go left here onto Main Street and drive through the Arts District here in what would be considered Midtown, pretty much, between the Strip and Fremont Street. Still 65 degrees out there, so not terrible. And I don't see the wind going crazy. It was cold earlier this week, though. I mean, it got down to like 43, and that's cold for us. It was very chilly. Shannon, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Cinnamon is here. It's Saturday night. Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. Love having you guys here. And again, if you're new, please like and subscribe. Oh, ambulance wants to get out of the red light. My beautiful wife. I just had Tobin drop your link, but please check out Cinnamon and Jupiter, as well as vids from Mike, my buddy Mike. I'm gonna try and coax him into doing a quick live with me. Like you guys to be able to meet him. He's a really cool guy. Does those awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas. Yeah, the rain. I mean, the rain came and it's rained all day Tuesday, and it rained on and off yesterday. I'm sure a lot of you saw that. And then like Tuesday night, it dropped down to like 43 degrees, which was chilly, especially when you're used to 122 in the summer. You have that thin blood, right? We all get that thin blood here in the desert during the summer. They're the 250-foot tall showgirls welcoming you. Oh, thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you for the super chat. We love you. Thank you. You are awesome. And we come into the Arts District here on Main Street. You are awesome, Shannon. Thank you so much. Minnesota, oh my goodness. Oh, single digits. Yeah, it's supposed to be like in the 60s during the day, the next several days, and then like upper 40s, around 50 at night. So, not terrible for sure. But not what we're used to. Not being able to walk around in you know, shirtless shirts. Sleeveless shirts, there we go. Ice fishing, there you go. Oh, you're terrific. Thank you, Shannon. We love you so much. Love all you guys. Have such a terrific community here. I love this community here on YouTube. Abel Baker Brewing over here on the left, brewery. It's not as busy as it used to be, or usually is. That might be a function of F1 though. I'm sure a lot of locals tonight are like, I'm not going anywhere near the Strip. Even though this isn't the Strip, but it's in between here in Fremont. People are probably like, oh, I don't want to deal with all that traffic and a headache down there. So let VegasDon deal with it for you. There you go. 82 of you. Thank you guys so very, very much. And if you are familiar with the Hangover movies, this is the mural here in front of us for the third Hangover. The guys walked right in front of this building right here, a la the Beatles, a la Abbey Road. And this mural is still here, present day. This movie came out in 2013, I think. So yeah, they walked across the street here. Pretty cool stuff. A little bit of Hollywood movie history here in Las Vegas. So come on down and check that out. And before anything, like in Vegas, anything, like anything else, it ends up being gone. Everything in this town is always subject to change or being torn down. And I actually did get a video of Eastside Cannery, so I'll be posting that as well. But they've already got some of the windows removed in the sides of the Eastside Cannery. Again, it was opened up in 2008. They closed it in 2020 because of COVID. Oh, good, Shannon. Thank you. Glad you're back. California Avenue here. This guy's got his fuel door open on the Volkswagen, or I guess the charging door because it's an electric. Come up here to Charleston. Well, that's a long turn lane to turn left onto Charleston. Yeah, when the Strip is closed like this, it just makes everything else crazy. Yeah, it's the arts district in here, so you do have a lot of different artsy types of things, which is really cool. They're trying to build this area up between the Strip and Fremont Street. I wouldn't recommend walking down here. And in fact, that was right back there at Charleston and Main Street. We saw that one night. There's the English Hotel right there, where Nick Nolte is said to go and hang out from time to time. Oh, not Nick. I always say that. No, Nicolas Cage, not Nick Nolte. Two different people. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, they have a lot of artsy types of stuff in here, and it's, they're really trying to help build it up. But we saw Damien, one of the other Las Vegas live streamers here. Now granted, he was in an alley, and it was on like a Tuesday night after midnight or something, but he was robbed down here off of Charleston and Main Street, which no one wants that to happen. Certainly not when you're trying to bring people a little bit of Las Vegas. And Damien's a cool guy. I like Damien. This is Coolidge Avenue, heading towards Las Vegas Boulevard. And 3rd Street, right here. So a lot of these old homes and stuff in this particular area have been converted into like law offices. You have the courthouses down here, the county, federal, and state courthouses down here. State offices, I should say. So you have a lot of folks that, a lot of attorneys that come in here and turn these things around. This is 4th Street here. We'll make this left. And I need to get back up into the Strat again too. Do another sunset video up there. I don't know if I'll have a live signal up there, but I want to try that. Like a driving. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, welcome and thank you. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Try and bring you all things Vegas, especially driving around. There's a lot to see, that's for sure. There you go. Yeah, cinnamon. Yeah, Obi-Wan will know my inspiration partly was Jeremy Reed. He used to drive around LA and live stream it. And he'd bring all sorts of information and stuff about the area and, you know, new hip places as well as the history and all that. And I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I should do that here. And so here we are. This building right here on the right, if you're familiar with the History Channel's Pawn Stars, should look familiar to you. That is the location of Pawn Stars. Here in between the Strip and Fremont Street, I would highly recommend taking either an Uber or a taxi down here. These guys like to fly through this alley here. But yeah, this is the home of Rick Harrison and crew. Oh, nice, Sean. Very cool. It's a small world. Very cool. I love Jeremy. Jeremy is... I'd like to meet him one day. He's a really cool guy. He seems like a really cool guy. This is Pawn Plaza over here. Pawn Plaza was opened up in 2015. It was part of Rick Harrison's brainchild there. Off Main Street Salon. M-A-N-E, like the mane of a horse. That's pretty clever. Trivia Sunday they hold over here, it looks like, at Pawn Plaza. Not as busy as we saw last weekend, but there it is. Yeah, Jeremy's, I love Jeremy's streams. I don't know Denver, that's the thing. I mean, it's not like I know LA, I never lived there or anything, but I mean, I think most of us that haven't lived there have seen enough of it on the movies to be able to relate, you know? And so watching him drive around Hollywood and stuff, and he'd drive by the movie studios and everything. There's the front of it right there, which was always really cool. 103 of you here. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, you guys. Love having you. Cruise Las Vegas Boulevard with us on this Saturday night. Cold right now. Yeah, I bet. Goodness. Yeah, and so if you've watched... Whoa, there's someone next to me. Jeez, I didn't realize there was a car there. Whoops. Where's your side markers? Wow. I looked and didn't see him. So, yeah, so Obi-Wan and Sean, you're both probably familiar with the with that incident that Jeremy had there. I know Obi-Wan is, with that incident that Jeremy had there with the LAPD that one night. Yeah, me either, Sean. No way. That was why I left South Florida. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida originally. And the traffic and the crime and the cost of living, no way. No way. Vegas has its share for sure. But there's always something to do here. This town spoils you in that regard because you know, if you ever move to, like, I don't know, Des Moines, Iowa or something. Not to knock people from Des Moines, Iowa. This is Fremont Street right here, by the way, guys. There's the crowd right there waiting to cross. And there's the east side of the Fremont Street experience, right there in front of Neonopolis. Snowboarding and exploring. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's actually read a couple of my comments online in chat before, so I was like, oh, that's cool. But I'm like, hey, when are you gonna come to Vegas and let me buy you a drink? Oh, you're from Miami? That's right, you are. Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely, Shannon. It was I left in 08. I said I'm done. I cannot do this anymore. It just got so bad. And then when, you know, Cinnamon and I were there earlier this year, 3 months ago now, it was like, oh my goodness, I remember why I left this. And we were driving around Miami, there south of downtown, in the rain, and the roads were just backed, everything was backed up. It was crazy. So many people down there. All over the place. Yeah, it was bad. And Cinnamon loves the movie Making Mr. Right from back in the 80s. And that film was set in Miami. They probably filmed quite a bit of it down there. Motorcycle cop here. And in that movie, they went to Dadeland Mall. So Cinnamon wanted to go to Dadeland Mall, which is in South Miami there. So we went to the mall down there. I had never been there, so it was cool. Seeing something new. Yeah, I understand, Sean. And you know what? Honestly, I feel that way about Florida. You know, Cinnamon and I, we talk about, you know, Vegas and the cost of everything and all that sometimes. We're like, she's like, would you want to move back to Florida? I know she loves it down there. She loves South Florida. Oh, you worked there? Wow. Small world. Yeah, that's the area that got walloped by Hurricane Andrew back in '92. South Miami. Andrew was a small, compact, but very powerful storm. Yeah, Sean, I understand. I definitely understand. And since I've been here in this town, since 2011, no snow on the ground at that time of year. If anything, there's a dusting. You'll get like a dusting around the perimeter of town. Some of the higher elevations in like Summerlin and the northwest part of town. And I'm like, well, if we got like a condo or something down there on the ocean, yeah, right. You know how much those are? It's crazy expensive too. That's what I say. I'm like, well, if we got a place on the ocean, then, you know, that would be cool, because that's what people move there for, is the ocean and the beach. And when I lived there, I know for me, I didn't go to the beach all that often, which was ironic, because it was such a hassle to going to the beach. You had to like sit in traffic to get down there, hope that you didn't get stuck at a drawbridge for an hour or whatever it was. Find a place to park, which Cinnamon and I went through when we were down there 3 months ago. We finally found a place to park down there on Deerfield Beach, and then they closed the beach because of lightning in the area. So I think they charged $28 to park at this one little lot there off of Hillsborough Boulevard and A1A and Deerfield Beach there. $28, and we were there for like not even an hour because they closed the beach. We had to turn around and leave. But this is Main Street Station right here in front of us, you guys. Owned by Boyd Gaming, and not one of the station casinos. They are crazy, yes, Sean. People, they stage accidents left and right to get insurance money. I mean, unfortunately, that's part of it. I know they do that left and right down there. It's crazy. I actually knew someone who knew someone that had a body shop, and he told me that the guy that owned the body shop, after dark every night, would take the cars that had come in on wreckers or whatever, and he would take them and go out there and smash them up even more, because then he could get more money out of the insurance company. I'm like, yep, that's why I'm paying so much for insurance. Over here on the left, you have the California Hotel Casino. Yes, Key Biscayne. We actually drove out there, but it was raining. And because Miami's Aquarium is out there, as I'm sure you know, and that's the big aquarium attraction down there. And it's been under assault from all sorts of animal rights groups and stuff because of the killer whales and stuff. I mean, the K whales and stuff there. And it's actually closing now. They're probably going to put a whole bunch of condos where Miami's Aquarium sat for years. I mean, my folks took me there when I was a kid. This is the West End. There's Carousel Bar right there at the plaza. And this is the West End here at the Fremont Street Experience on this Saturday night. Neon City Festival. My work actually moved me here, yeah. So that was, I actually moved to Reno initially, lived there for 3 years, and then got a job in Reno, and that job moved me down here. So very grateful for that, because as soon as they told me that you know, there's an opportunity in Vegas, I'm like, I'm gone. Reno was also not for me. I agree. I totally agree, Shannon. I mean, South Florida's nice for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'm ready to go. Just all the things that I remember, you know, sitting in traffic and just all that. It just wears on you after a while, right? So here we are, the plaza on the right and Carson Street here on the left. We're gonna make this left here into the Golden Nugget. And I'm just curious with the Neon City Festival here, which is really just it is, Sean, yes. In my humble opinion, Reno, there's a reason they made fun of it in Reno 911. I read somewhere a long time ago, and I don't know if it's true, Danny DeVito, I guess, got pulled over or something there and had a bad experience with the cops, and that was part of his impetus behind starting Reno 911. He was part of the brainchild behind starting it. I don't know. I remember reading that like back in 05 or something, so I don't know if that's true. Because, of course, everything on the internet is true, right? But yeah, I think it was on like Wikipedia or something. Nope, it's still $50. What a bargain. On this Saturday night with Neon City Festival down here. It is $50 tonight, as it is every Friday through Sunday, down here at the Golden Nugget, if you are not a hotel guest. Yeah, Reno, and plus the people up there, they were all, I'll just say that they were all experts. They knew everything. And you know, that grew tiresome after a while too, especially when they were wrong. And so, yeah, it just, yeah. My neighbor tried to steal my dog at the time. It was a nightmare. Just 50 keep the change, yes. And you know what's funny? the $50 bill is, of course, bad luck here in Vegas. It's considered to be bad luck on the casino floor. I don't remember exactly why, but I remember that the $50 bill is bad luck here in Vegas. Yes, thank you, Shannon. Yes, please like and subscribe, you guys. Again, we do everything Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. So this is the downtown Las Vegas Event Center over here right in front of us on the left. And they have someone, looks like someone's performing over there right now. And I can't quite tell if they have it closed underneath the canopy overhead. We'll see here in just a second. But I don't know who came up with this idea to make Fremont, you know, a concert venue during Formula One. But the bands that are here, I mean, they were from like 20, 25 years ago, if not more. So they're not, you know, big names. Now it's free, of course. It's a free concert. Winnie the Pooh, welcome. Luis, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. Love having you here. Oh, the church is ringing over here. There's a church there. I didn't even realize that. In the heart of all this. Oh, it's the bottom of the hour. That's why. Okay. Yep, they've got it closed. So we'll go up here to Carson and make a right. Can't drive underneath the canopy tonight. But the taxis are sure right there. And it's loud too. You hear it like thumping the car. Metro units all lined up over here on the left. Come up here to 3rd Street, Neon City Festival. Free event, all age. And Downtown Saloon. Free NFR watch party next weekend for NFR. December 4 through 13. Yeah, because that extends to, or not next weekend, it's the weekend after next. That extends to 2 weekends. Across 2 weekends, the NFR, the, what is it, National... Oh, wow, it's only on Unlimited. Wow. Yeah, I was an ESPN Plus, I guess I still am for the moment, subscriber. But then, you know, that whole change came, and they eliminated ESPN Plus. Now it's ESPN Unlimited. So now it's like, I don't get to see anything. Like the only thing I have access to really are like the 30 and 30s and all that. And then the live sports, at least before they would let you watch like some crazy view, some crazy camera view of a game or basketball or whatever. Now it's all gone. And I need to cancel that because it's like $30 a month. for ESPN Unlimited. $360 a year. I thought I got rid of cable. This parking lot on the right here, this is the one that I took the video of with the increase in rates, the parking rates. $4 an hour for the first hour, $3 for the second hour, and $3 for the third hour, on and on. And now that it's an event tonight, it's probably, I've never tried to park here, so I don't know, but I'm sure it's probably double that. But they have the signs up there for that. Come back up here to Las Vegas Boulevard. We'll make a left and head up to Fremont Street and do our Fremont Street cruise. Yeah, $30 a month. It's crazy. And back when it was on cable, it used to be like, you know, they said it was like $5 or $6 a month was the ESPN share of it. Public parking garage right up there. I don't know how much they charge. 112 of you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe. We do everything Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. Yeah, ESPN is just, I mean, they just went nuts. I know they had to pay the NFL, and they also did the same thing with MLB now, too. They've got the MLB TV package. There goes an Impala. It looks like an old Impala bouncing right in front of us there. So I don't know if that means the MLB, what is it, League Pass, or what's it called? I don't know, extra innings, something like that, is going to be available outside of ESPN Unlimited next year. It was always a standalone. You could buy it just like the NBA. 140 of you here. Thank you so much. Love having you here. Very grateful to all of you guys for hanging out with me and coming cruising with me on this Saturday night in Las Vegas. This is what we do. We bring everything Las Vegas to you. Still 65 degrees out there, the car says. So it hasn't cooled off all that much. See a lot of people in hoodies and beanies and everything. It's only bad when the wind blows. And there's the man on a horse right there in the median. Wilson, welcome. Yes, yes, Joseph, I absolutely agree. Yes, usually it's supposed to be the other way around, right? No, they're going nuts. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Tobin. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Estebanito. Yeah, I mean, the lights, especially the lights, brother. It is really quite a sight to see. Old Impala here they have up on like 30-inch wheels or something. It's like a 90s era Impala, not an old one, but let's go this way. And there's someone with a snake on their neck over here, taking photos with lucky fans, if that's lucky. Evil Pie right there. And you can see the name of that place. Lucky Day, Electric Mushroom. I don't even think they're open yet. As you take a look here at El Cortez. El Cortez has been here since 1941. December 7, 1941. And then up here on the right, you've got Container Park. Ah, the praying mantis is lit once again. There we go. He's not snorting yet, but he is relit. He was not lit last weekend, but I think that was because of the rain. Walking art show. Someone has a sign over here saying walking art show on it, and they're just walking around. He is, yeah, you're right, Tobin. He is always there. I guess if things go south for me, I can always walk around with a sign that says walking art show. Oh my goodness, Shannon. Wow. Yeah, that would be, I wouldn't want him to approach me. I actually had a little boa constrictor when I was a kid. My folks got him for me. And I used to ride around with him on my neck. I would actually ride down to Fort Lauderdale Beach and on my little bicycle. The cops hated me. Ride up and down with the boa constrictor. There's an old one. He's got the top down. Not sure. Looks like I want to say it's a Cadillac, but I'm not sure. The Hush Puppy. Oh, the one on... Oops, sorry about that, guys. There we go. Try and get the focus in there. The Hush Puppy, the one on Charleston, right? Because the one on Nellis closed like a year ago or something, I think. The Hush Puppy there. But yeah, the Hush Puppy was really, really good. Cinnamon and I went to the one on Nellis back in... We were on that side of town and we went during COVID and the COVID era. 57 Chevy, there we go. Nice. Another GM product. Very cool. And yeah, it was during COVID, and so they didn't have the salad bar. And the other people around us, as we come up to 13th Street here, and you can see this area in here. If this is not Blight, B-L-I-G-H-T, I have no idea what is. And that's something that they definitely need to improve upon. Yeah, so the people that were coming in were like, oh, there's no salad bar? And they were turning around leaving. They were all upset. Oh, I didn't know that. Very cool. Thank you, Wilson. I will have to look into that. I wonder how much they're... Oh, I gotta get their menu then. I gotta take a look at the menu. Is it in the Neonopolis there, or is it across from where, well, like where Hennessy's is? Yeah, you and me both, everyone. Absolutely. Right, Sean? It is. Definitely. This is Bruce Street right here. Actually, I was up and down Bruce Street earlier today. New Zealand, be real. Welcome in. And welcome back. Great to see you. We are eastbound on Fremont Street, heading towards Charleston. It curves southeast here. Fremont Street does, before it becomes Boulder Highway. 123 of you, please like and subscribe, you guys. Again, we do all things Vegas here. Tony, welcome in, brother. Oh, thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. I love having you guys here. My favorite casino, well, last time I gambled was last November, and that was to try and get the Silver Strikes there at Four Queens for my sons. I spent 50 bucks. I only got one coin. I wanted two of them, and each coin is supposed to be worth 10 bucks. So I spent 50 bucks to make 10. Lost 50 to make 10 back. And since then I haven't gambled. And before that I hadn't gambled either. But I mean, in terms of, you know, actual aesthetics, maybe, I would say certainly Wynn and Encore, Venetian and Palazzo. And the circuits, honestly, the Circa could be considered... I haven't stayed at the Circa, so I don't know what it's like upstairs, but on the casino floor at Circa, it's really, really nice. It was opened in 2020. Thank you, Smokin'. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And so it's like, you know, the new kid on the block down there, and it is really, really nice inside. And plus it has that 3-story sports bar, or sports book, I should say, in there. 3-story or 3-level sports book. Hopefully, Tobin will get to see that in March. All right, Tobin? Tobin said this week he's looking at potentially March coming to town. We'll pull in here. Oh, we've got some taco stands and everything else all lined up there across the street here in front of the insurance and tax spot. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different little tents over there lined up. But this is the reason we came in here. Show you, whoa, there we go. Show you the Blue Angel right here at the corner of Fremont Street in Charleston. 1957, she got her start, and they restored her and brought her back to her former glory right here on this corner now, which is a very good thing. That was unfortunate that she got removed in the first place. She's supposed to be rotating, but that rotation hasn't occurred in a while. Last few weeks, I think. Yeah, right on, Shannon. She is. They really put some work into her. LTZ Silverado from Oklahoma. There you go. That's a drive. And guys, please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. She does awesome astrology and spirituality videos. Very, very cool stuff. As well as VidsFromMike. My buddy Mike here in Vegas. Sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. Really cool stuff. Try and point this further down. There we go. Yeah, right on, Tobin. Yep. And again, if you're new, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Subscribing, of course, is totally free to you, no cost. We do everything Vegas. We're going to cruise back down Fremont here. And I will attempt to find a place to park with the Neon City Festival going here. And it is 6:45-ish right now. I will go live again. Probably in about 45 minutes, I would say. Maybe like 7:30, if not before. And I'll try to do horizontal again. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Tobin. And I hope that you'll come join me. There are the bands that are supposed to be on Fremont Street tonight are some that I haven't heard of. The one that's supposed to be performing tonight at next to Whiskey Liquor is called Hoity Toity. Hoity Toity. So I'm not familiar with Hoity Toity, but we'll learn about them together. Starting at 9, and then I think they have DJs on after that. Absolutely, Obi-Wan. Thank you so much for being here. Love having you guys. Especially my OGs. Obi-Wan. You guys are awesome. And my members, thank you guys so much for being members. We do this every Saturday night. Cruise the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street here. Check out the latest up and down all around Las Vegas. Back here to Bruce Street. Let's see the El Cortez and the Downtown Grand up there in the distance. This 7-Eleven right here has 1 million calls for service almost every night. There's a lot of activity here at Bruce and Fremont. Not somewhere that you want to be walking. I know, me too, Tobin. That's what I'm hoping too. I'll probably tell Harry, hey, close the glass so we can, you guys can play some normal music indoors. Because that's what they do when the bands aren't playing. They have the glass there, the sliding glass, and they open it for when the bands start playing. But then when there's no bands playing, they just play on their speakers overhead. Tell Harry, just pipe in the regular music. But hopefully they'll be good. Last night, and Tobin, I believe, concurs with me, last night's scene was not... And I like 303. I mean, I'm familiar with at least one of their songs. Yin, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, so I mean, like all the bands here, they all have a 3-day hiatus, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I wonder what they're doing tonight. What's Alter Ego doing tonight? What's Sugar doing tonight? I wonder if they're performing somewhere else. Next weekend is back to normal down here. Excellent. Right on, Yin. I will be here with you. This 13th Street here as we come up the Maryland Parkway. Yeah, Shannon, I don't know what to expect. I told Cinnamon before I left the house, I'm like, I don't know what it's going to be like tonight. But we'll find out together. All of us here on the VegasDon channel. Speed limit of 25 in here. Oh, thank you so much, Obi-Wan. We love you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're awesome. Right on. Thank you so much, my friends. You and Shannon. That really helps out. I actually had a headlight out this week. When I drove to Sugar on Monday night, when I left the house, I noticed my left headlight was out, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, I hope I don't get pulled over tonight. It just happened. So then I went to the repair shop that I donated a whole bunch of money to here in the last couple of months. And he said he would just drop it in there for me for free. I said, okay. I threw him $10 anyway. I said, here, have a beer on me. So that was cool. And he didn't make me wait, you know, in line or whatever. He just came out and did it. So that was cool. Tobin, so I'm going to try. That's the plan. But I never know for sure. That's why I don't say anything about it, because I want to make sure that it's 100%. Make sure that Cinnamon gets home from work and everything, and, you know, we can make it happen. I am not doing anything. There's a Metro unit right there. Yeah, this side, so this is, of course, the local side down here. And it does look empty. Yeah, Yin, you're right. And I'm really wondering if a lot of locals are like, I'm not going anywhere near Formula One. And I think that's why Fremont does this, to try and bring at least the locals out. Because they know they're not going to get the Formula One crowd down here. Not when they're paying $100 to park their cars. Like that crazy picture I posted on Instagram earlier. If you're not on Instagram with me, please follow me on Instagram, VegasDon4747. $100 to park at Virgin Hotel Casinos last night during a practice run for an exhibition race tonight. I know, Tobin, yeah. None last night, none tonight. No sugar tonight. Make this right here on the 6th Street. Yeah, it's a few more people filling in down here. Go north on 6th Street. 163 of you. Thank you guys so very much. Yes, $100 for parking. Vegas knows no limits when it comes to greed. No limits at all. Just craziness. Yes, please like and subscribe, you guys. But we will be live again very shortly. I'm going to go ahead and park, take a quick bio break, and then we will be live again down on Fremont Street here at the Fremont Street Experience. As always, remember here on the VegasDon channel, 177 of you. Wow, thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe and get that notification bell so that you're able to know when we go live again here in about 40-ish minutes. Thanks so much, you guys. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Obi-Wan, for your super chats. Love you guys. I love you to my mods. Thanks as well. And I hope, again, I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. And always remember here on the VegasDon channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the VegasDon channel. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much. We'll see you in a little bit. Right on, Yin.